Hello, everyone in YouTube land. Nintendo fanboy, also back here as always. Alright, hopefully my video didn't start out awkward. I film with my phone. Just letting you know, obviously, these past few videos I'm filming with my phone just to see how it looks. And there's a recent update for Samsung Galaxy, because that's my phone I have. I have a Galaxy S9. And there was an update, and I don't know what the hell happened to my 10-second the timer option, because I usually do 10-second timer before I start it off, so I can make sure everything's good and adjust myself before I do the video. So I hope it didn't awkward. I can't find it. I have no idea what's going on. Hope there's an update to fix that, because I can't find it in my camera options, the timer option. So also the auto tracking feature too. So I hope it doesn't. Whatever. Anyways, I'm not talking about that. This video is about our expectations in the gaming community, just our expectations just in general, with E3s and Nintendo Directs and presentations and showing off new games and just all that stuff, right? I guess there are expectations too, and playing a game and whatever. But this is mainly like, because we had a Nintendo Direct the other day, yesterday. My mind went blank there for a minute. Yeah, it was yesterday. So yeah, our expectations, really get out of control. Some people, like my expectations for the last Nintendo Direct was, like I said, in the middle to low. It was kind of like, eh. And a lot of people say you should have your expectations high. And there's some, which I get where they're coming from, and I'll get to that soon here. And there's a lot of people think you should have your expectations low because you're gonna be disappointed. I mean, this goes for anything. Watching a movie, going to the theater and watching a movie and like, oh, that sucked. The new Star Wars movie sucked, or the new Marvel movie sucked. I don't know what I was expecting, or some random horror movie or whatever. You're just like, in my mind, I thought it was gonna be better than that. I mean, that goes for anything, right? You have these certain expectations for a Direct or E3 presentation or whatever, you're just like, God, I wonder what they're going to show. Like for Nintendo example, like at a Direct. God, they're going to show a new Metroid. They're going to show Pokemon Snap 2. I mean, you have all these games in your head that you think they're going to show. Oh, maybe a new F-Zero, maybe a new Wave Race. These are obviously games that were in my head at other past Nintendo Directs where I'm just like, God, I just wish those games were showing off, or I wish anything, just anything, something big. You know what I mean? Like, and then reality gets you. You watch the Direct and you're like, oh, that's it. Majority of these games we kind of already knew about. Some we didn't, and the ones that we didn't know about, you're just saying like, I didn't care about that, whatever. But then that goes for any Direct where you're just like, they're just letting you know about these games. Even the games that you already know about, they're just like, these games are coming soon, and that's why we're showing them off again in this Direct. Even third-party games or first-party games. So, but a lot of people just expect like all these new announcements, and we're all guilty of that, right? We're all guilty of like, God, I want this to be showing off. I want a new model for the Switch. I want something big. I mean, the last Nintendo Direct, not the one from yesterday, but the last one, I thought they were going to show off. Was that September? I think it was September. I thought they were going to show off the N64 Classic. You know what I mean? Like, that was something like way out there. You're like, no. Stuff like that happens out of nowhere. Kind of like this, Zelda Link's Awakening, I guess. That remake. That kind of came out of nowhere. Stuff like that. You want, even though that's a remake, it's not a new game, but it's kind of new. You want stuff like that to wow you. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when Nintendo used to do, big stage presentation. You know what I mean? Like, that energy, even though for the people that, like myself and maybe you, weren't there, you can just tell the energy was like something out. You can just tell. You can cut the energy with a knife. And like, God, it was so amazing. You don't get that anymore. You know what I mean? You just don't get that anymore. I think the last time I got wowed with announcement during a Nintendo Direct was Metroid Prime 4 back at E3 2017. Like, that was the last time. Even the first Splatoon, I was like, what the hell is this? This is from Nintendo. This is a Nintendo-made game. This is a new IP. Like, holy shit. Even Mario Odyssey at that Switch presentation too. That was early 2017, right? Yeah, January, February, whatever, January. That was really good too. And when they showed off Breath of the Wild too, also that was really cool. Even though I didn't, it's not my favorite Zelda game. I think a lot of people that watch my videos know that. But yeah, I think it was Metro Prime 4 and maybe the first Splatoon. We were just like, holy shit. You know, like, even though they didn't show nothing with Metro Prime 4, you saw a logo. It's just the fact that they're acknowledging it and like, we're making it. Even though it's being started now and it sucks, but whatever, what are you gonna do? It'll come. It'll come when it comes. So our expectations just get out of control. Now, like I said, I was going to mention this before, or I did mention it before. I'm not going to talk about it now. The people that think like, don't get your expectations high, or you should get your expectations high because you want them to deliver. I see where they're coming from. I really do. You want them to deliver. They should be making games, especially for Nintendo. When like the recent Direct, we have the Switch is not even that old. The Switch is still a baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's still a new system. I mean, it's not even 2 years old. It will be next month. So really soon, a couple weeks, March 3rd. I mean, so people are always expecting new announcements, not games we already played on other systems or games that are already announced back at E3 or at Game Awards or whatever. We want new things. So I guess, I always jump back and forth. Should I have my expectations low? Should I have my expectations high? Because, like, what are your new games? What do you have that I don't know about? What are you working on? What new games are you literally working on right now? Not games that I don't know about. Even the games that I don't know about that don't have gameplay, I expect to see gameplay, like Animal Crossing or Metro Prime 4. See that. But like Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon, stuff like that. Like, you expect that. That's kind of more realistic than seeing like something like Metro Prime or whatever. You expect to see some gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too much to ask for, right? You're just like, where's gameplay? And there's other places for that, like E3 and all that stuff. But it's just one of those things where, I don't know, I guess it just gets out of control a little bit. It's the hype. It's the internet, social media, and stuff like that. People just get wrapped up into that too much. And that's why, like I said, my expectations were low for that recent Direct that we had. But I was still disappointed. They weren't high. Most of the time when your expectations are high, you get let down. You get let down. Mine were low to the middle, but I was still let down because I was like, where's your games? What are you working on? Okay, you're working on Metro Prime 4 right now. Cool. Retro's working on that. Luigi's Mansion. Awesome. Luigi's Mansion 3. Which is great. You know what I mean? Like, then Pokemon. So we have stuff to look forward to. It's not like we don't have nothing there to look forward to. There's stuff that's coming for this summer and maybe even fall and holiday. Like, that's not for a while though. The only game that I can possibly think about that we are getting is Yoshi. Like, that's the only big game that I can think about. And that's why a lot of people were disappointed. I mean, a lot of these games like Zelda Link's Awakening remake is not coming out probably until holiday. Same with Animal Crossing, maybe Luigi's Mansion. It's Bayonetta 3. We're expecting that for the people that do care about that. Oh yeah, I mean Fire Emblem's coming this summer too, so that's pretty cool. Not personally into that, but it's like, what are you working on? I mean, they're working on stuff, but you're just like, we know about that. You know what I mean? We know about that. Way back a long time ago, like, when did they show off Fire Emblem 3 Houses? I don't remember. Some Direct back in 2017, I think, like a little teaser. So, yeah, I mean, it's rare to get a Direct or even E3, not E3, a Direct where you get games that you don't know about, unannounced stuff that you're just like, what are you working on? What's the future of the system for this year? You know what I mean? And some people think, Nintendo's forgotten about E3. They don't care about E3. They really do truly care about E3, believe me. They wouldn't have announced Metro Prime 4 back at E3 2017. And probably this year is going to be big. I can feel that something is coming. I mean, obviously, I think they're going to sit Animal Crossing for that. Pokemon will get its own Direct, and they'll show Pokemon again for E3. So, I mean, every Direct, every E3 is going to have its lows. You're not going to get, its hills and valleys. You're not going to get everything you want every year. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on here. So, I think I agree with people that say you should have your expectations high because they need to deliver. I mean, we're the fans. We pay for these games. We want games. You want money? You want games. We'll give money, games. So yeah, it just seems like they're taking their time on the games for some reason. I don't know. And that's great. You got to take your time. We want good games. We don't want rushed bullshit games. We don't want glitches and disasters out there. But at the same time, we also don't want droughts. We don't want droughts. We want a game or two probably every month, right? Isn't that too much to ask for? Game or two every month, something big. Instead of having okay, Yoshi, what's the next thing? Bunch of indie games, shovelware on the Switch. And you're just like, that's not cool. Like that, I don't want that. That's about it. That's all I have to say. So I'm just trying to think about what I have to say here. Coming up below, I mean, do you think expectations for E3 and Nintendo Directs and E3s get out of control? I think they do. They really do. But you know, I'm more on the side. I get where the people are coming from that say that you should have your expectations high, but I'm more on the side where I'm in the middle. I'm gonna wait because I don't want to get let down. Because if I think about all these games that I want, that I think they're gonna be there, like, oh, what's gonna be there? And how many announced games are gonna be there? Like, how many? Like, I don't know. They're gonna be there. I don't know. Yeah, mine are. I don't care if it's a direct. And I've been this way for years now. I have been like this for years, and I don't care what anyone says. My expectations are always low to middle. So it's never high because I don't want to be disappointed. I really don't. Even though they should deliver, it's Nintendo, whatever, or any other game developer, right? You know, you're just kind of like, oh, what are they gonna show? What are they gonna show? So I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to think about made up games in my head and then not have them show it off, then I get disappointed. I blame myself for that. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. And everyone should. You know what I mean? Like, every single director, every single E3, it's always about, like, you know, you see those comments on the live streams. People are like, where's Earthbound? Where's Earthbound? Where's Earthbound? And you're just like, well, that person's going to be disappointed. Pretty much, because it's not going to happen. Ever. That series is dead. So just forget about it. And then, yeah, just forget about Metroid for a long time. So that's not going to be showing off at E3. So, but anyways, I'm done. I'm done with this video. Do you think, I mean, what is my question in this video? What should I leave it off with? What's your expectations during a direct or E3? Do you keep it in the middle, low, high? What do you do? So that's my question. So anyways, peace out. More videos coming soon. Later.